All right, so we did the heirloom spotlight on the Rebel Gardens seeds that you can buy right off of Amazon, and they will deliver them to your doorstep in like 2 business days. If you're a Prime member, I'm sure all their shipping is pretty fast though, because it's Amazon and they're very fast at shipping. Now Amazon doesn't sell these. Again, this is Rebel Gardens. They use Amazon as their platform for selling seeds so that you can get them faster. Now, today we're going to do the haul, the full thing of everything we got. I'm going to show you what each different collection that we ended up purchasing, what is in the different collections, so you have an idea of what you're looking at when you go to buy the seeds. You get dirty?
It's okay if you're
all done. Dirty, stop. All right, so first we're gonna, nah, you're getting crazy, don't do that. All right, so first we're gonna start with our tomato collection. And I already popped this one open a little bit. Oh, hey. Okay, we gotta talk tomatoes now. Put your hand down.
tomatoes. Yay.
All right, so here is the seed packet for the Rebel Gardens, individual seed packets. So this collection of tomatoes, and these are actually really cool, I like these. Big rainbow tomato. What else we got? We got a regular old beefsteak, which is gotta have a good slicing tomato. The yellow pear, I actually really love these. They're super highly productive tomatoes. And if you're looking for something that's good off the vine to snack on, those yellow pears are amazing. Green zebra. It's a really cool looking tomato. It's a green tomato if you like those greeners. I mean, they got a good selection. They got a yellow, some red, some cherries, and a slicer, and we got the green. And we got a black prince, which is like a...
that one and the red.
We got the black prince, which is like a darker purple type tomato. We got another cherry, just a regular plain red cherry tomato. We got a brandywine pink tomato, which is another really great slicing tomato. And we got a golden jubilee. Again, we are covering all the different colors of the rainbow when it comes to these tomatoes. And the yellow ones are a little more acidic-y. I actually prefer yellow tomatoes over some of the other tomatoes. I really like a yellow tomato, so those are the ones I'm really interested in. We got those microgreens. Nothing really to show there. It's just a pack of microgreens. We got the garden sprout variety. There's a couple different varieties I think they had on there. Let's do our organic lettuce. This is 8 different lettuces that they have in here. I rip this open. We'll see our little individual seed packets inside. Whoop.
It's about
yeah, all right. So we got the black seeded Simpson, which is a great quick lettuce. It's just a really nice one. It grows well and it's got a good flavor to it. A little like, I would say a little peppery perhaps. Butter Crunch Bib, another just quick, good lettuce. There's a regular gourmet blend, which is going to be a few different types of lettuces, just something you would have like in a salad mix. Red leaf, I love red leaf salad, so red leaf is one of my favorites. Speckled one. These are just another green lettuce with some, you know, a little bit of coloring speckled on it. A Buffetarian Ariana. I'm actually not familiar with this one. This is a brand new one I've never heard of before, so we'll be trying that for the first time. And you know, you can't have too much lettuce because it grows really fast. You can, you know, seed it really quick and easy, close together. Just kind of let it go. We got a Bistro blend, which is probably going to be more like a broadleaf type lettuces, and then Little Gem, which is like little tiny heads of lettuce, very fun to grow. Basically anything that's tiny is fun to grow.
Tomatoes.
We're gonna plant tomatoes when it's time, buddy. When it's time. Well, actually, we'll do it this weekend. It's past time, but we'll get to it this weekend. All right, basil, one of our favorite herbs, next to thyme, and I don't know, yeah, probably thyme, and then basil. Those are probably the favorites. Now, basil, I like a lot of different stuff. This one's a red Reuben basil, which it is a more purpley color to it, but red basil's great. Spicy globe, this stuff is amazing. I love the spicy globe. I also like this Thai basil, which has really beautiful flowers on it, and it's got like a stem that's kind of like a purplish color. We got a dark purple opal basil, another great one. Cinnamon basil, you like a little sweeter tasting kind of basil. Genovese, which is just basic sweet leaf basil. And then this is like my wife's favorite. You got a lime basil. And we actually really like the lime basil, probably more than like the lemon basil. I think the lime has a lot more flavor. We prefer the lime over the lemon. We kind of think that the lemon is like a less strong flavor. It's kind of like when you get one of those flavored waters and somebody's in the other room just going, "It's lemon!" You know, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, you know, I do kind of taste the lemon." I feel like that's how lemon basil is, but the lime basil has got a lot of good flavor to it. All right, last but not least, the big collection. This is 13 organic heirloom vegetables. And if you didn't think you could get organic heirloom seeds off of Amazon, then you have been mistaken, and I'm leading you to a good place. Gotta find all the seeds. They're kind of like my son's obsession with Pokemon. I'm obsessed with seeds, and I've got to catch them all. All right, so this collection's got 13 different things. This is like your basic garden stuff. Everything you would need to basically grow in your garden that you would eat over a summer. Obviously, there's not going to be too much exotic type things in here. It's going to be your basic vegetables. The green zebra tomato, we already have that in the tomato collection, but you got to have a tomato, right? The yellow pear, another like really strong tomato that generally liked by pretty much everyone, right? And if you're doing a first time garden, yellow pear is a great tomato. We got a snowball cauliflower. Now, this is good for your cooler weather. You can start it early in the spring or start it in the sort of toward the end of summer and let it go into the fall. Some dinosaur kale, and this kind of goes along with the lettuce. You gotta have a lot of good greens and leafy stuff out there. That's kind of like bulks up a lot of diets, a lot of foods. If you're gonna eat from your garden, having a lot of greens that you can throw your vegetables on, making lots of different salads. So you gotta have a lot of things to bulk them up and give you some different flavors and textures with your greens. Next is a rainbow blend carrots. Another great root crop. And I mean, carrots are just like a staple, right? So this is what I talk about when I say staple things. So all the staple things you would think you could get in the grocery store, that's what's in this variety pack right here. We got a Romanesca broccoli. So here's your broccoli, but you can see right here the Romanesca, it's a lot fancier. It's got like an ornate flower head on it, which is the broccoli that you would eat. So a little more fun looking. We got the speckled leaf lettuce. We already talked about this once, but you're gonna have some leaf in there. We got a Coquezel zucchini, and zucchini is definitely a garden staple. I like to say that zucchini is like one of the Swiss Army knife of vegetables, because with a little bit of flavor in however you want, you can kind of make zucchini taste however you'd like it to. I mean, we make zucchini or squash potato salad. We've made squash mock apple pie, squash mock pineapple. Like, there's just so much you can do with it if you really just think outside of the bounds of like sauteing a zucchini or a squash, right? So you can, it's a great one to have because you can do so much with it. Like I said, you gotta fill your plate with some greens. We got some rocket arugula. Now this is kind of like a spicy a lettuce, a spicy green, so that's got a better flavor to it than a regular, you know, leaf lettuce would. We got the golden jubilee tomato again. The white globe eggplant. It's called Snowy. So a globe eggplant is like the bigger round ones. I feel that our household for sure eats the Ichiban Japanese finger style eggplants a lot more. They like the flavors of those more, and that's not to say this is a bad flavored eggplant. It's just not a favorite amongst my house and people I know that eat eggplant. Well, a lot of people don't like eggplant, and I feel like it's because they get these ones. I feel like the Japanese style is a little bit better, but if you do pick these young, they probably taste a lot better before they get, you know, puffed out. That's the thing with eggplant, is that it's kind of good. You can actually eat it at all different stages of the fruiting process, right? So when it's a young fruit, you can eat it. As it gets bigger and older, you can still eat it, and you know, it probably tastes a little bit different, but for the most part, eggplant is eggplant. If you like it, you're gonna like it. If you don't like it, I would suggest trying the Japanese Ichiban style, which is the finger type, and I think you'll find that it's actually a lot better than you think it is. What else we got in here? A red acre cabbage. That's another good fall and spring thing to grow. And then our last thing is a radish. Like radishes, throw them in your salads. Radishes are great, right? And they grow super fast. So if you're looking to throw something out there really quick and get something, radish is the way to go, and like roasted radish is a really good way to have it. So we got the sparkler radish, and that's a basic standard radish. And that's the entire seed haul, guys. That was quick. We kind of ripped through that, so hopefully you weren't super bored. But I wanted you to see what comes into different collections that we got. They do have some other collections on there. They have like a whole carrot collection. They got what else? They have like a pepper collection if you want to get more peppers. So yeah, there's a lot of different stuff. Go check out Rebel Gardens. Like I said, if you're new to gardening, you can get on there, you can get seeds, and they can be at your house in a matter of a couple of days, and you can start your garden. All right, and that is all I got for you guys today. A fun little quick seed haul. So remember, be bold, grow bold, and as usual, we will see you guys in the next video. Peace. I'm out. Oh, you're gonna do it? Oh. Did you say I'm out? Oh, you're supposed to say I'm out and then cover it.
You said it.
Oh, okay.